Dangerous.
Google Maps will soon show more colors and details for landscapes and streets. I know you're a big Google Maps guy, Will.
Oh, yeah. I use it all the time.
All the time, right? I mean, it's such an important application and so useful. Honestly, I always forget, like people ask me, oh, what's the app that you just can't live without? And you would never say Maps. But in reality, life without a mapping application, it could be pretty terrifying. It would really be a lot less convenient.
Yeah.
Especially if you move around, if you explore a little bit. Well, anyways, Google, they haven't stopped developing maps. They're still working on it, and this latest version actually looks pretty cool. They did some pretty significant enhancements in how the default map look is able to reflect reality. And so you can see there's some examples here. There's Iceland, and previously it was just lacking so much detail about greenery, the forested areas. The ice cap is new. You see the biggest ice cap there in Iceland is well represented. You see the difference in the landscape, like what am I trying to say here? The tree density, the levels of green, the shades of green. And it's just significantly more detail, obviously.
Yes.
And in other circumstances, if you head back, you'll see some of the maps previously are just missing pieces. Like Morocco, you look at that on the left, you think, oh, that's all desert. Then you look at the new updated one and you say, man, there's some trees in Morocco. Look at all that vegetation. Huh. You scroll down to the next one and look at that. Wasn't represented at all, the top of the mountain here. And now it's fully represented. And maybe we can go back, the snow cap at the top, you see the snow. We can go down to the next one here. And what's this? You didn't know that Croatia was that green. And then we go down to the next one here, and you see the desert better at the state park there, Red Rock State Park. You might have thought you were going for a nice little stroll on some grass previously. And then you get out there and you're like, oh, geez, I'm not prepared for this. Yeah. I got to load up more water bottles next time I go. And it doesn't end here, though. It's not just these natural features. It's actually adding significant detail to urban settings. And that's actually the next one, which you almost scroll down to there, where in the past you would have less detail around a particular intersection. They would look pretty standard. Now things are popping up on there with far more detail and to scale. So you know what to expect as a pedestrian or cyclist. And previously they weren't. It wasn't actually exactly to scale.
Yeah, by the way, like it's showing like sidewalks here.
Oh yeah. It's showing sidewalks. It shows that intersection being far bigger than it is on the not to scale section over there. So very exciting times. New colorful representation for landscapes will show up in maps this week for all users. All I have to do is zoom out to see the new styling. More detailed street maps will be available first in London, New York, and San Francisco in the coming months, and then roll out to all the other cities down the road. So Google Maps, exciting times for Maps users. It continues to improve, and it's super useful. And it just got better. By the way, final score here, 104-99 Raptors win.
Yes.
So that's 2-0 in the series now.
Get them.
And Willie Doo guaranteed it. Prior to the game today, I said, Will, are they going to win? And they were down at that moment. They were down by 8.
Yeah.
And you said, oh, yeah, they're going to win. And I said, geez, man, that's some serious confidence.
Yeah.